Assalamu alaikum. We are live and we are live again with another exciting episode of Meet Your Qalandar. And आज के guest हमारे बहुत ही special हैं. And वो special इसलिए हैं because he is the backbone of Qalandars and he is also known as Mr. Slogger. तो सबसे पहले तो हम उनका एक पैकेज देखेंगे and then आप लोग जान जाएंगे.
Slow ball does the job. Shan Masood misses the line and is done. Cleaned up, hustled, and so his resistance comes to an end.
Wiese into the six and the whole beaten the Downy for the first time since 2016 in HBL PSL. A 5-wicket victory and the fans.
जैसे कि अब आप सब लोग जान ही गए होंगे, let me now welcome Mr. David Wiese. Hello, David. How are you?
Hi, how's it going? Well, and yourself, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, buddy. How's your quarantine going?
Yeah, it's going good. It's just spending a bit of time at home now. Obviously, like the rest of the world, we're in lockdown at the moment. So, one positive thing, getting to spend a bit of quality time with the family. Spending some good time with the wife and with my daughter.
Good to hear about this, buddy. How are you managing, the downtime after that exciting PSL and that very exciting month and a month and a half? After that, how are you managing your downtime?
Yeah, I must say it was a little bit difficult because we had all that excitement and then suddenly it just came to an end and we all just had to go home because of the coronavirus. So it was kind of an anticlimax, but got back home and chilled out for a little bit and then got to get back to work again. Trying to stay fit, trying to stay focused. Not to put on too much extra weight while busy in the lockdown. So yeah, just got to sit back and wait for the world to get better so we can get going again.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. We all actually can see that because spending time with you during the PSL, I have seen that you have been so much worried about your fitness and you're always managing yourself, always hitting the gym and all that in the free time. That's good, buddy. Good to know that.
Yeah, I'm not as young as you guys anymore, so I've got to manage myself a bit better. Now, I always feel that fitness is something that you can control. You can't always control whether you score runs or take wickets, but fitness is something that is up to you, and something that I've always worked hard on. And like I said, being 35 now, I just got to work that little bit harder than everybody else.
Yeah, for you in your case, age is just a number. You're doing you're doing what you're best at, and we all know that, and we all love you. So we will before coming straight away going to your performances. I would like to ask, how much do you miss Pakistan, and if you miss if you miss Pakistan, what's the most important thing you missed about Pakistan?
No, I think the one thing that you're always going to miss about Pakistan is the support that we get over there. It was special playing most of our games in Lahore this year, and the support that we got there is unbelievable. I don't think I get that much support even in my home country. So it's really a special place for me to go to and play cricket there. And, it's difficult to explain to somebody how passionate the people are about cricket over there until you actually go there and play a game there and just hear the sheer noise and excitement of the people in the crowd. That's something that I'll always, it always just surprises me and it astounds me the whole time. But that's always special for me.
Yeah, even David, the crowd here, he loved you, and especially the foreigner players. Cricket coming back to Pakistan and PSL, and it was all not only for the cricketers but for the crowd. It was a gift from you guys, coming over here playing PSL, and it was all great, a great setup.
The one thing that I do, that you appreciate about the crowds in Pakistan, and I've said that to a lot of people, and they ask me about it, is that, you get some people who, when you do well, they support you. When you do badly, they don't support you. They talk badly about you. They abuse you on social media, all of that type of stuff. Those type of people. But, the fans
Yeah.
in Pakistan, they just love cricket so much. And, they true fans. If you do well, they support you. If you do badly, they support you even more to hope that you do better next time. And that's really nice, that you can go there and so for a team like Lahore that, traditionally we haven't had so much success in the PSL, but to still have such a big fan base, that says a lot about the type of fans that Pakistan actually has.
Yeah, especially talking about the fans. The fans are crazy. They're crazy about cricket over here, and especially for the Lahore Qalandars. Lahore Qalandars have a huge sport, and especially the PSL was in the hometown of Lahore Qalandars. So was it any different from other leagues all over the world you play, and you have played CPL, IPL, and a number of leagues, Big Bash, and so how do you find this HPL PSL different as it was in Pakistan for the first time, different from other leagues?
I think the standard is right up there with all of the leagues. I mean, if you're talking about the quality of players that Pakistan has produced over the years, and the talent that's coming through right now, you can't get a league that's much stronger than that. Now a lot of the overseas players are starting to realize that it's a strong league, and they want to come in there and they want to perform there. So it really ranks up there with the quality of cricket. You've seen each team has got 3-4 bowlers that bowl 145. Got a mystery spinner, got top class batters. It's really a tough league, and we saw throughout the tournament that there wasn't really one team that was a bad team. Any team could do well on the day, and each team had so many quality players. So the PSL is really a strong tournament, and being in Pakistan also, it's just it's become one of the top tournaments on the calendar.
Yeah, that's good to hear from you, buddy. Playing all the leagues all around the world. So actually, the fans over here are anxiously waiting for the remaining matches of PSL. So and they they are texting, and they're sending text messages and all that. Just they are asking questions: when is PSL going to happen, and is David Wiese or other players will be available, and will they come over again?
Yeah, look, I mean, no one really knows what's going to happen in the next couple of months. I would assume, and I have faith in the the PSL, that they are working hard to find a resolution to actually get us to play those last few games, even if it's just fly in for 2-3 days, play those games, and then fly out again. I think it'll be a pity for the tournament just to end the way it did. You want to have an outright winner, and I know Multan's top of the log, and technically they should then win the tournament. But I think for them, they would want to win it properly also. So yeah, we're just sitting back anxiously waiting to see what's going to happen. And if there's no clash for any other tournaments or no other commitments, I'll happily come back to Pakistan and play those games. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's lovely to hear. That's lovely to hear, buddy. And coming back to this season's prolific performance by you, as a team, Lahore Qalandars emerged. After the first three games, let's just talk about first three games. The crowd is and the fans really want to know the mindset, the thought process that you had in the first three, when first three defeats came. What was David Wiese thinking in his mind that this is going to be like just the same as every year, or something's going to change this year?
Well, look, I mean, from the start, when the first couple of games didn't go our way, but I knew, looking at our team, that we've got a good team, and we had a good balanced team. We just weren't firing on all cylinders, which is also understandable. I mean, it's a new team environment. You come in there, you haven't played with the guys. It's tough to gel, And you saw the first couple of games. I felt a lot of the guys were nervous, and they were trying too hard, and wanted to do too good almost. And then after that, we just had to get that one win under the belt. And after we did that, the team just gelled together a bit more. And, we put in some good performances. But, like I said, I knew we had a quality team. And, you don't want to peak too early in the tournament. If you're going to lose a couple of games, you'll either lose the first few games and then, peak towards the end of the tournament, which is what we did. I felt that we were playing our best cricket towards the end of the tournament. And we took a lot of momentum to what would have been the playoffs. It's just a pity that we didn't get to play those games.
Yeah, that's one thing that as a player I loved about you, that you were always giving your 100%, whether you are, you're in the ground or outside the ground, you're in the team meetings, and giving yourself a time, you're talking to everyone, even the youngsters, Dilba, Haris, and going up to them, talking to them. You were trying to put every maximum effort, even having all those big guns and big brains in the team. So what was your thought process, at when you were playing matches, and the turning point came, the fourth game came against Koita? What was your going through your mind?
Look, I think as a playing in these leagues as a professional sportsman, you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't give you 100% every single game. I mean, there's so many people who are supporting you, and so many people behind the scenes, the management. They've put in a lot of effort to get you there to play in the tournament. So if you don't go and give your 100% every single time, it's a little bit disrespectful to them and to the franchise. And that's just the way I've always seen it. I love playing cricket, and I'm fortunate to be able to play in these big leagues and these big tournaments. And for me, I don't take it for granted. And it's just something that every single game that I play, I want to step out and just do my best. And whether that's with the bat or with the ball, or trying to give my input to the other players to try and get them to give their best, that's something that I also enjoy doing. I understand that I've played a bit more cricket than some of the other guys, and been in a few more situations than what they've been in. So if I can go and pass a bit of knowledge on them, and help them through a situation, that's going to help the team in a big way.
Yeah, that's right. So there are so many fans who wants to ask questions to you. So I have a question from Tayyab Gujar. He is ask Wiese about the hospitality of Lahore and Lahore as a city.
Well, the hospitality that we saw was basically the hotel to the field and back. We didn't really get much time to get out in the city, but like I said, I can only imagine translating to what the fans are like over there. If we do get out one day and explore the city, that's going to be an amazing experience, and they're going to open their arms up to us, and let us have a good time. And I mean, we did go once or twice. We went to go play a bit of golf, and the hospitality there was unbelievable, and they treated us so nicely. And it's just those small little things that make it a special place. So hopefully come the next couple of years, we can play there, we can get out a bit more, and we can experience the city a bit more.
Yeah, the fans can see the photographs, the pictures from the golf course, and you're looking a pro player in the picture.
No. If you can't make it, fake it. That's the way I see it.
Nah, it's good to know that you guys had a time to go out as well, playing golf. And tell us about your experience going into the high performance center.
Yeah, that was also a special experience for us, because that's something that the Qalandar also pride themselves on, is the high performance, and getting the young guys through into the system, and producing international players for Pakistan. And they've done that for one or two players already. And just to see where it started, and all the effort that they're putting in with the schools and with the performance center and everything, that was quite special. And again, to go to the schools there and see the passion that the kids have for the sport was also quite nice, just to go there and chat to them, and just hear their stories, and see how much they love the game.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, when I was there, I was a witness of there when you went there. Kids were crazy of crazy about going to you, and they were just wanted to come to you and ask you questions, and ask you how to become a cricketer so fast. So coming back to PSL, HPL, PSL, that match, I was witnessing that match. You were there at the crease. You were hitting the six. How was your feeling?
Look, I mean, first of all, I basically finished that game off, but the other guys did all the hard work for us, and to put us in that situation to get us close to winning the game there. And I've just always felt in that situation. I've been there before as a bowler, where you've got to bowl the last over, and you've got to almost win the game for the team. And I know that you're under pressure a bit more as a bowler than what you are as a batter, because the bowler, the margin is so small that if you just miss it, it could go for six. And that's what I just keep in my mind the whole time, is that if he goes and misses his spot here, I've just got to back myself to hit for a 6. And if it doesn't work out, then well bowled. But at the end of the day, he's under just as much pressure as what I am, and whoever's going to stay calm is going to win the battle at the end of the day. And fortunately for me, on that night, I got one that was in my zone, and I managed to clear the boundary. So yeah, it was quite special.
I was actually witnessing that. You were there with Summit. What were you guys chatting between that very moment? That breath where he's bowling, you need some runs, and what was going through your mind? What was the thought process at that time?
Yeah, I think when you're in that situation, it's almost you got to act on instinct. You don't want to premeditate too much, and then you might miss out on something that's in your zone. So we were just trying to tell each other, just have a clear mind, have a clear plan, and just if the ball's in your zone, just go for it and have no fear. I think that's the main thing at the end of the day is just don't have that fear of failure, because then you're never gonna end up on top in those tight situations. But it is critical to have a partner in that situation there that's going to talk you through it, and just almost assure you that things are going to be okay, and just stay calm, stay relaxed. And I thought we did quite well there. It wasn't a long partnership, but we contributed quite nicely. Quick couple of runs there towards the end. He hits it in different zones to where I hit it. So I think it was difficult for the bowlers to adjust to bowling to him and then bowling to me at the end.
Yeah. Nah, that was actually the moment. Every fan was very curious, and we were sitting in the dugout. We were curious that what was going through your mind, and that was a gem of a 6 that you hit, and it was unbelievable, honestly. Taking Qalandar's second time in a row. You did it second time. You did it last year. You did it second. You have some kind of secret behind it. And regarding to that, I have a question of a fan. As you can see, I think so on your screen, Larif Fatma wants to know, what is the secret of your success, David? How do you prepare yourself before every game? What's the secret behind, like doing it the last year, doing it this year? How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a secret or not. I just think that you've got to give yourself the best chance to perform in a game, and the only way in doing that is by doing it in training. And the way you're going to train is the way you're going to perform in the game at the end of the day. So if you don't go out and put yourself in those situations in training, and try and hit those 6s in training, then you're never going to be able to do it in the game. And quite often it looks a bit bad when you're in the nets and you just keep slogging and the ball goes straight up in the air, and you get your poles knocked out, and people look at you like, what is he actually doing? He's wasting his time here. But you need to go through those processes to actually get into the situation in the game where okay, well, I've done this in the nets before. I've when it's counted, I've gone and hit the 6s, I've hit the boundaries in the nets. So now you just implement that into the game, and it takes a lot of hours of work. And like I said, I'm 35 years old now, and I'm probably only starting to get good at doing something like that now. A couple of years ago I would be in that situation and I wouldn't possibly win the game for the team. So it comes with experience, also it comes with time, and just a lot of hours in the nets. And that's just always my main thing. Like I said, with the fitness thing, you can't guarantee performance in a match, but what you can guarantee is the effort that you put in during training. And if you're the guy who's training the hardest and putting in the most effort, most of the time you're going to be the guy who's more successful.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that you told me these things when I was about to play we had to play at the last game that we played against Multan. Before that, in the practice session, you said all these things to me, and I just had that backlash. That's the main thing I'm saying, that you had a very charismatic personality. Always telling things, trying to give you 100%, not only in the ground but outside the ground also, and that's the best thing about you. So we have another question. The fan is asking Tayyib Future again, and he's asking that who was your best buddy or mate in the team, with whom you enjoyed? He's going to answer with whom you enjoyed the most.
That's a bit of a tough one, because you've got different relationships with the different players in the team. I found the bunch of overseas players that we had this year, Chris Lynn, Ben Dunk, Dane Villas, Sami Patel, even Otsiku, it was a good bunch of guys, and we had good times off the field. We went to go play golf, and we had a lot of interests that, we were interested in the same thing. So we spent a lot of time together with that. But then also, training wise, I spent a lot of time with Shaheen Shah Afridi and with Halis Ralph and even Dilba, just talking cricket and, getting to know each other through that aspect and, just learning from each other. And even someone like Shaheen, who's still, young in his career, I learned so much from him in training, and hopefully, he learns a bit from me also. So, there's so many guys that, even our skipper Sahel, we've got a good relationship. Also played, with him last year and this year. Now we get on quite well. Fakir Zaman, everyone, it's just, you can't really pinpoint a specific guy because, everyone's just been so welcoming and just everyone in the team just gets on so well with each other.
Yeah, that's I was the witness of that thing. But for the fans, it's a very good thing to know that, because it's a very clear picture in front of them, coming from you, like saying that Suhail Akhtar, Muhammad Hafiz, Salman, but all of these guys, they're so friendly. Even Len, Donkey, and especially Sikuge Prasanna. What's your thoughts about him?
Yeah, Siku is a special man. I mean, he's one of a kind. I don't think I've ever seen him upset. He's always just got a smile on his face and always just having fun. And if you're not having fun, he's going to try and push you to have fun and make you laugh and smile. And he's just a beautiful human being. And I enjoyed his company. And you can see he enjoyed being there in Pakistan also. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get that much game time. But just being there and training the whole time, he had a massive impact of with the team, even just off the field, being in the dugout. He just kept the vibe going up there the whole time. So yeah, old Siku, he's a beautiful human, that guy.
Yeah, he is because as you said, always he was always there to make you smile and make you feel comfortable. And whatever it is going on, whether you have a loss, whether you have a defeat or something like that, he is always there. He's pushing you towards positivity, and that's a good thing to have. So I'm gonna ask you a question, a very basic question that you have seen, and I have did you once more. That since there were many players from our play development program, like Dilba, Haris, Maz, Faizan, myself. So where do you
get yourself
see?
in there?
Where do you see? Now you just don't have to say that I am the best. It's okay. So where do you see? Where do you see the future of these players on a very serious note?
Look, I mean, okay, well, we all know Harris is a superstar, and he's proved himself on the big stage now, and he's just going to go from strength to strength. And Dilba also, I saw Dilba for the first time last year, and he didn't get any game time, but he was part of the squad and in the nets, and you could see there was talent over there, and there was something special, and he came into his own this year also. And he was one of our top bowlers. He was one of the go-to guys there, and I think it's just such a skill that Pakistan seems to have, is just producing these fast bowlers. And all of these guys coming out of the high performance. I mean, I remember just in our training, we had all the net bowlers from the high performance center, and those guys were gas. They were quick. It was like, I don't want to face them. It's just amazing that how much fast bowlers have come through this talent development pool of the Lahore Qalandars. And it's going to get to a stage where I reckon the entire Lahore team is just going to come through the Qalandar development program, because it's such a good program to find younger guys. And you can even see Pakistan cricket is now starting to notice how much effort Lahore is putting in the player development, and they're starting to notice the players that are coming through there also. And it's just a fantastic initiative that Lahore has done.
Yeah, being myself as a player, as a player of play development program, coming up from there as a youngster, it was a great feeling for me that I had a platform like that. And as you commented on that players coming from there, they have talent and all that, and slowly and gradually things have been considered, and players development program has been now the best platform for players, youngsters, and all that. And even in this current time, even in this situation, the program of the Qalandars have their program of going Qalandars Ka Sikandar, and in these situations, pandemic situations, still they're working hard. So I'm proud to be a Qalandars, a part of the Qalandars family. So talking about Qalandars family, what's the thing that you love about Qalandars?
Just like I said, the family culture that the Qalandars have developed, and I think that's got a lot to do with Mr. Samin Rana and Fard Rana and the owners of the team. they try and cultivate such a family vibe, and they're such lovers of cricket, but they understand also that there's got to be a winner, there's got to be a loser, and even if you don't win on the day, it's not the end of the world. You're still playing a game that we love, and through that, there was no pressure on the team. There was no it's just about go out there, enjoy yourself, do your best, put in a good performance, and if it's meant to be, then we'll come out with a win. And that's the way that you kind of want to play the game. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked out the past seasons, but it's gotten better and better every single season. And this year, we've shown glimpses of what Lahore can actually do. So hopefully, coming to the playoffs, and then next season, we can have some big seasons and get in those playoffs again and possibly make it to the final. And then you never know what happens. But yeah, it's just it's such a nice environment to play cricket in. It's just so chilled, relaxed, and allows you to do your best.
So yeah, that's one thing that every Qalandar, whoever comes in the Qalandar squad is very much happy about. That it's a very accepting and very very family atmosphere in this Qalandar's group. So coming back, to your stay in Lahore, your in Pakistan, coming over here. So have you tried any of the cultural dishes or in eating of foods and all that? So what did you had? Did you have that curries and all that? Any specific that taste that you had?
To be honest with you, I'm not the most adventurous eater out there. I like to stick to what I know, but I do enjoy the biryanis. They're quite nice, as long as they're not too spicy. I think that it's got nice flavors, and chicken or lamb, or whichever biryani it is, it's quite nice. But besides for that, like I said, I'm a little bit conservative when it comes to the whole food thing. So I stick to what I know, and that's generally just going to be room service the whole time. But yeah, I'm always a fan of a good biryani.
Yeah, biryani is the main dish of Pakistan. It's the essence of it has the essence of Pakistan. It's the main dish, and I hope you loved it. And thank you for your precious time. And I know it's hard times, and it's very difficult for everyone around the globe. And I hope that you are safe, and you are doing all that can help you to be safe and your family. Thank you for your precious time once again, David. I loved to have a chit chat with you, and I hope you come back again. The fans want to see you, and even the Qalandar's family is waiting for you to come again.
Thanks a lot, son. Good chatting to you guys also, and everyone out there, all the fans, just stay safe. I know it's a tough time at this stage, but we'll get through it. Things will get better. So just stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully in the next couple of months we'll be back there and we'll finish off this tournament. But yeah, again, thanks for having me. Appreciate it, and take care, everybody.
Yeah, thanks once again, and in our way, we say inshallah that we will win this PSL once. Yeah, inshallah. That's the one thing you learned. Did you learn anything else? Any word else? Let me tell you. Yeah, yes. Let me tell you. You have to say, "Main hu Qalandar dil se."
Oh, I know that one. Yeah, "Main hu Qalandar dil se."
Yes, thanks, buddy. Thanks for your time.
Cool. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Take care, man.
Yeah, take care.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye. तो ये थे हमारे साथ डेविड वीजे, and he is a very very special player for us because he is a part of Qalandar's family for like 2 years now, and he's a great player. He's a great human being. और हम सारे भी जो हैं वो ये चाहते हैं कि हमारे साथ डेविड वीजे नहीं बल्कि सारे ही प्लेयर्स जुड़े रहें हमारे साथ, और इसी तरह हम आपके लिए एक्साइटिंग एपिसोड्स लेके आते रहेंगे। और मीट योर कलंदर्स सीजन 2 में हमेशा आपको एक नए गेस्ट, नया स्पेशल सरप्राइजेस मिलते रहेंगे। आप सेफ रहें और इस पेंडेमिक सिचुएशन में अपने आप को सेफ रखें, गवर्नमेंट की दी हुई हदायत में पूरे उतरें। और आप देख सकते हैं कि मैं तमाम उन फैंस से कहना चाहूँगा जो कि फॉलो कर रहे हैं हमारा कलंदर्स का सिकंदर प्रोग्राम है। प्लीज़ अपनी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वीडियोस भेजें and get yourself registered and give yourself a chance to play for Lahore Qalandars। and मेरी तरह नहीं, हारिस रऊफ की तरह भी, दिलबर की तरह भी, माज खान की तरह भी आप भी बन सकते हैं कलंदर्स का हिस्सा। एंड खेल सकते हैं PSL पाकिस्तान। सो अपनी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वीडियोस भेजें, अपने आप को सेफ रखें। इसी तरह हम लाइव आते रहेंगे एंड वी विल नॉट मेक यू डिप्रेस्ड और एनीथिंग एल्स। हम आपको हमेशा एंटरटेन करते रहेंगे। थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी। टेक केयर। अल्लाह हाफिज़।